the point of this is not to massacre everybody. Um,
Oh,
yeah, it's not. That's not the top priority. But if someone does make a mistake, like do something stupid or turn around early, like completely massacre them, of course. But if they're actually doing what they're supposed to be doing, don't chase them down. Um, if they're going cold or something, kind of like it's like a um, self thing. But if they make a mistake, they turn too cold or don't defend enough or something, then yeah, of course, uh, murder them. So the point of the red side is to be a formidable threat. We have enough threats out there. If you're on your side, there's a lot of planes out there, so we'll be doing our own little thing with even the AIs. So that's pretty much it. If you do shoot something, uh, you're not shooting to kill. You're shooting to scare them away. But of course, as I said, if they're being stupid, go ahead and go for it. You have Su-35 S's. Don't change the loadout. That'll be your loadout.
Also,
Um,
the rules of engagement is they're not going to shoot unless you cross the DMZ.
or if someone does, yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be a ROE where and yeah, and the red team. So here's the thing. So the red team, North Korea, they're attacking our base. Like you have a flight of Su-34s and Su-25s attacking our base in low level. You see the mapping there, but they're doing a low level strike on our base, and you have to basically either protect them or do whatever. But that's the overall plan, and we just have to we're doing a DCA over South Korea so that we could not let that happen. You
real,
can. Oh, go ahead.
real quick, just KTO, I guess.
Yes, regular KTO. Yep.
Regular KTO and Prime, has your server changed since like last year?
Uh, .27 last two.
All right, let me check. Prime. Sorry, continue.
So yeah, you could change your own flight path if you want. Try to keep the other ones the same. Don't change those as much. But if you want to change your Su-35 flight plans, feel free. Um, we do have a formidable threat on the south side with Hawks, but there are some areas of uh, interest for you to be able to poke around in the south. But there are Hawks down there. Be careful of that. And that's pretty much it. Any overall questions?
I see a lot of shit in your frag.
Yeah, there's I think 4 or 5 flights, including you or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
So there's
okay.
on the west side there's 29s and I think a 27 flight on the west coast. In the middle there's like a thing of 29s, and then on the east side, east quarter, east half, there's like you, and then that's where the strike flight is going at. And then I think about 30-40 minutes into the mission, there's some scrambling scrambling MiG-31s if we're even up there that long.
Mhm.
But there's just some stuff coming afterwards, so it won't just be one wave of stuff.
Steve, where's the IP?
It's
I'm recording, so. Is it in the BMS FWS?
Yeah,
I got it.
FWS is
I
in
got
the
it right.
pinged.
Do you need it? I got it right here.
Any other questions on
Send
the
it to me. Yep.
plan?
Dude is not in fighter weapon school unless it's like buried.
Go up where he tagged everybody at.
Oh wait, no, it's just fucking blacked out. Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
It's easier to see it that way when you're looking for stuff.
Yeah, no, it just makes it fucking disappear from me.
Cool. We're planning to take off no later than top of the hour. That's the plan for us.
Oh, dude, do we need 52 minutes?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
No,
Yeah, that's like-
I want to be off the ground in like 25 minutes. At the
Sounds
half hour.
good.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
It's,
Cool.
it's supposed to be a scramble mission anyway, so GTFO.
That's true. That's true. Alrighty, then any other question before we go down there and I give them their briefing? Sweet. I guess
It-
cools. You'll be on. It'd be 3. Be everybody else. Cool. Sounds good. Yeah. Do IVZ check whenever you want, but we'll try to get out of here at 30. So bottom of the hour, we'll start going.
I like our call sign, Nightmare.
Aha.
I love that call sign.
Nice. Oh yeah, so let's
I
do
love
it. We'll do a 20-minute brief with the guys, and then the bio break, and then try to hit it at the half hour.
Sweet.
Cool.
Okay, y'all. Dubstep. Let's see. Where'd he go?
He's completely muted in.
Recluse will be right back. How you doing, Prime?
Hello. Doing pretty good. Gonna get through this briefing here really quick.
Yep.
We're scrambling, so we're gonna be up in the air. At least going to 3D by 30. So bottom of the hour, we should be up in the air.
Copy that.
And there goes the time. Sweet. We got an hour in game time, so we got plenty of time, but I'm going to let it run.
How did it go this afternoon?
What?
How did it go this afternoon? You guys had the same flight plan for earlier today and tonight?
No, that's tomorrow. Or
Oh.
Monday.
That's
Something else different.
Ain't got time for this discussion.
Okay. Hope Dubstep unmutes real quick.
Jersey back. I mean, Recluse.
Oh, Recluse is here too? Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten into his chair yet.
You can have him go 3 on my flight.
3.
Or Hawk 2-3. That way we're all Hawk. Yeah. There we go.
Yep.
And then we can just ground abort those 4s. Actually, we may not. Let's keep our 4s, and then if you die, you can come back in as one of the 4s.
Let's do that. Sounds good.
So.
Alright, Dubstep. If he doesn't, whose flight is he in? So I guess... Oh wait, Recluse is in Falcon 4. He's the lead on Falcon 4.
Oh, never mind. Okay, sorry. My bad. Okay, so there's 3 open spots. So if you die, then there's 3 open spots to come back into. If you have it respawn in BMS, you have to close BMS, reopen it, reconnect, and then go in.
Yep.
Alright, let's get the brief going.
Yep, let's get on going. So the plan is for us to protect Osan. Here's the lineup. It might match that, it might not match, but I did this before. So the air threats are MiG-29s, Su-30s, and Su-24s. They're attacking from the north, so there'll be a package attacking from the north, and there'll be aircraft doing caps and escorting them to do an attack on our air base at Osan. So some of the surface threat intel: SA-2s, 5s, 6s, and 10s. So don't go north of our little border there. It's not advisable to go any farther north. So the situation is red is being very aggressive. There's been an increased amount of activity. New intel uncovered plans of an attack on Osan in the very near future. So we need to defend from the imminent attack here shortly. So some code words we might be using today will be Alamo. So if you notice that the aircraft are getting too close, or if you kind of lose your footing in your cap area, you could call, the flight lead calls Alamo. So Recluse, me, or Ripper can either call Alamo, and that's when all of us goes in about, say, maybe 10 or 20 miles to kind of like avalanche inwards and kind of protect our base in a closer sense, instead of being out where our steer points are. So some things that I'm trying to introduce here, I've seen it done at the UOF, where green, so if like a status, so it means you have more than 2 air-to-ground or air-to-air attacks. So you have like 2 bombs or 2 missiles or something. So you have 2 actual attacks that you could perform, or actually, and your fuel is above Joker. So if you have those 2 things, then your status is green. If you're at yellow, you have 1 air-to-air or air-to-ground attack, and your fuel is still above Joker. So that's yellow. Red is you have no more bombs or no more missiles, and your fuel is less than Joker. So it's or. So if your fuel is less than Joker, You might have all your weapons, but you're still red because you're less than Joker at that point. So that's the red. Black is like you have no missiles. You're at bingo. Like you need to go home like right now. That's code black. We have, if you look on the 2D screen, I don't have it shown here, but if you look on your 2D screen in BMS, there's 3 lanes. The west lane, the center lane, and then there's the east lane. That's the lane we'll be talking about or referencing during the mission. So if for example you have someone, you're locked onto somebody and he might be in another lane, you could say like the bullseye blah 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 east lane. So the person in the east lane can kind of perk up and listen to what's happening. Or you could say like declare east lane bullseye blah 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 blah, so they could perk up and know where it is. Gives you a general understanding of where everything is, really quick without the bullseye calls. Mission objectives. Our mission is to defend. Do not chase to the north. They have formidable weapons, and there's humans on the other side, so make sure you're cognizant of that. Make sure you're cognizant of that right there. Rules of engagement: do not fire unless there is hostile intent or they cross the border. So if any hostiles cross the border, then they are free to engage. But if they don't cross the border, then it's kind of like a Mexican standoff. But they'll be attacking, so there's a very good chance they will be crossing the border. Do not chase, go far north. So mission tasks are today: no losses, defend Osan from the attack, and take out any remaining aircraft. So the longer we stay out there, the increasingly more difficult the aircraft get. So we don't want to stay out there too long or be spread out for too long. We don't want to all be in our maximum distance area before too long there. So yeah, it's pretty much it on
We
that.
also have limited ordnance, so you don't want to just willy-nilly be wasting.
Yes, yeah.
As well.
So we're defending. You don't want to shoot all your weapons first. You want to at least have a good shot, and make sure if you haven't already. I have one of the hawks, so make sure you mark the hawk so you know where to retreat to if need be. Because we have a couple on there, and they have a few up there too. They have a SA-10, some SA-6s. Some are not marked, so be cognizant of that. But try not to go north of the line there. Back to the lineup. So Falcon 4 is 15, Mustang 3 is 16, Warhawk 2 is 17.
All right, listen up.
And all that, the spiel that goes with the 15, 16, 17. We will use...
There's nothing defending Osan?
we have a what's it called, a KSAM or something? So we have some shore rads defending Osan, but nothing long. But we have hawks on the way over there. We will use We'll use 17 as Mar. So we'll use We'll use 17 as Mar. So if you have a piece of paper, you might want to write it down right now.
I got it.
So I can't put it in there. So Mar is 17. Decision range is 21. Desired outrange, DOR, is 22.
Okay, I didn't get that. Say again.
So just remember these 3 numbers: 17, 22, and 40. So those are the 3 numbers you need to remember. So Mar is 17. If that's like the number you don't get close. You don't get that close ever, if you can help it.
For what? 14?
40, 40. So 17 is Mar. 22 is DOR. It's like that's the desired outrange. That's the desired range you want to shoot at. And MTR is the minimum targeting range. So at 40 miles, you need to be just like start sorting out your targets and deciphering who shoots what. Those are the 3 important numbers today.
I got it brought down.
I don't think we have a GCI, so use AI GCI. Remember to do your mental bullseye. What else? in here?
Youngest just hopped in. Are you flying with us?
Yeah, he has to join.
Okay. You gonna put him as 3 for me?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that we can balance out.
So should I go to Falcon?
Warhawk 2.
Recluse Falcon 4 as number
And
one.
there's a INI file, youngish.
Yep.
And we're pretty close to our air base, so we can have like a Bingo 3000 or Joker 3000, Bingo 2000. And there is a tanker on station if needed. Let's see, 17. So go ahead and put the steer point or the steer point circles, threat circles over the hawks we have down there, so you know where to retreat if needed. And so this is not a training mission at all. So this is the actual mission. So training will not be provided as much as you're used to as our other missions. But if you have questions, feel free to ask, but don't expect us to talk you through. We might say literally unable, and you got to figure it out because we're too busy. And when in doubt, follow the person in front of you. So if you're number 2 or number 4, follow your number 3 or number 1. If you're confused and don't know what to do, don't keep going straight. Just follow them and turn around. If you're confused or something.
As a guide, I put a PPT on Osan for a Patriot. Anything gets inside that circle.
Let's see, Patriot.
That's big.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah, go ahead and put a Patriot steer point or threat circle over Osan, and we use that as our 55 miles, the radius 55 miles. So if anybody gets into that, you might want to call Alamo. And uniform is for leads only, unless you are firing a missile, or if your lead is dead. And then the 3 takes over after that. And don't push to think, push to talk. So everything you've learned over the couple weeks, couple months, try to use that here, because it'll be very important. It's going to get very, very chaotic.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, any questions? Go ahead.
What is going to be our attack at?
So what flight are you in?
Falcon 4.
Look in the briefing. What
All right, listen up.
Order are you in? And what's your Victor?
Going for Victor 15.
Yeah, attacking is always matches your thing. And in game, we'll probably talk about it. It's easy to set that up. Let's see, I have 3 people. So Mustang was 16, and then the other 2 you'll be 79 Yankee. So Bono and Max, you'll be 79 Yankee.
since we're not going to be too far from home plate, we'll probably do like a 25-35 Joker bingo.
Yeah, I did a 3,000, 2,000.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Go ahead and you can go ahead and Recluse. You can explain what TACAN you want to have on your flight with a little bit of time.
Okay, do you want us to take another flight channel, or do you want us all stay here?
You can just stay here.
All right, so Falcon 4. It looks like on in the FWS channel for the mission screen, you have Falcon 4-4 as our fourth. That's not a person, right?
Yeah, he just changed his call sign like 8 minutes ago. I don't know why he did that, but
To match
yeah, he did.
to match the mission. That's cool. Who is that?
Orchid.
Orchid.
Orchid. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah. So we're Victor 15. TACAN will be 15 and 78 Yankee. We already went over Bingo and Joker. Looks like we have the eastmost lane. The thing about having that eastmost lane, we're gonna have to be able to defend all the way to the coast. I doubt they're gonna send someone all the way down the coast to get around us, but we don't want to let anything get around us. So, Element will we'll probably run sort of two lanes in our zone to make sure that we don't have any leakers. Does that sound good, Falcon 4?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything else? Anything else we can discuss and start up? Real quick, you guys, does everyone know how to check in on backup uniform in Falcon 4? I don't know if everyone in the whole mission wants to do it, but I like doing that. Kind of puts us on the same pace for startup. If you guys know how to do it, let's do it. If not, speak up.
I don't.
First of all, are we doing
Okay.
a ramp start?
Oh yeah. What are we doing?
It'll be taxiway.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then. Forget it. But if you Orchid, you said you don't know how to. If you're curious, we can run through it later if you'd like.
Please.
Yeah, no worries. It's kind of cool.
Ripper, go ahead and you can go over your TACAN if you want. If you don't, go ahead and do a IVC check.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
Alright, listen up.
We'll be 17 X-ray. I'll have my number 3 tie into me. We have the westmost lane, so we have steer points 3 and 4, and I'm gonna set up youngish where we're gonna do a chainsaw from 3 to 4. So you'll be cold and we're going hot, and then we'll vice versa. Like I said, if they enter the Patriot from the other zone, then we can fall back. We'll cascade down into Osan. The other thing I want to say is we have 2 Hawks there that will be protecting that flank to our east, so we'll be looking a lot to the west, more over the water, in case they're going to try to come over the little water there.
And just for your SA Warhawk, there's just south of your cap zone, there'll be a EC-130 or EC-135 Voodoo capturing ELINT, EW stuff over there. So just be aware that when you turn south, you might see something, which will be friendly.
You're really being so unnecessary. It's just
Okay.
stupid.
So Ripper, 17 X-ray, so I'll be 80 X-ray, right?
Yankee.
Sorry, Yankee?
And then I'm gonna be 15 years. Correct?
Am I thinking about it in my head backwards? No, yeah, it would be X-ray, yeah.
X-ray, okay.
Yeah.
80 X-ray then. Yeah.
And then Orchid, you'll be Yankee. And then that way I can just flip back and forth between X-ray and Yankee to tie to either or.
Orchid's in a different flight.
Sorry, not Orchid. Dama.
Yeah.
So that's, 15 years.
So let's go ahead and do the IVC check. Make sure everybody's stuff is good. So in that
All right,
order,
listen up.
Falcon 4, Mustang 3, and Warhawk 2 will do the IVC check.
Falcon 4-1 IVC check.
Falcon 4-2 IBC.
Falcon 4-3 IVC check.
Warhawk 2-2 IVC check.
Way out of order. Hold on. Orchid, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do an IVC check.
Falcon 4.
Mustang.
4.
Mustang 3-1 IVC.
Mustang 3-2 IVC.
Mustang 3-3 IVC.
No 4.
Warhawk 2-1 uniform.
Warhawk 2-2 IVC check.
2-3, no 4.
Sweet.
So you got me on IVC?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do a 3-minute bio break, and we'll aim to go airborne in 3 minutes.
Cool. Make sure to do your mental bullseye, do your click dance, because if you don't have a mental bullseye, it's gonna be really hard. But make sure you do your mental bullseye first.
And then I'll hop up and tell the red.
Okay, Orchid.
Yes.
Correctly?
So you see my screen?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
So hot legs coming in, out right. Cold legs going out, in left.
Oh, so we're like covering the whole Korea Peninsula, I guess, essentially.
Yeah. So basically, we're always scanning like this way and that way. I don't know. I've never done that before. So
That's an interesting concept. They won't expect it.
Alright, guys. 3-minute warning.
Oh, 3-minute warning. Oh.
Yeah, it's 30 already, so they're gonna do a bio break, and then we're gonna aim for 33 to go
Wait.
3 deep.
We've got to change some timing because we're like 30 minutes out from takeoff.
That's why I'm up here giving you a heads up.
Oh, okay. So you want us to adjust our takeoff?
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah, we're aiming, like I said, to take off in about 3 to 4 minutes. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
They trust us with changing takeoff times.
But not
I mean,
the legs out.
they're much farther.
I mean, you mess it up, it's on you. So no.
No pressure, not at all.
Who's gonna yell at me?
True. It's all Gump. Gump's the leader.
I can get Bible to yell at you. That'd be easy.
Have you seen the meme where it's like, "You'll be shot for this"? It's Inglorious Bastards, and it's like, "No, just shoot out."
Alright.
I've been.
Let's go.
Have fun.
Okay.
Time so that we can run our grinders at the same time. Because since we're only going to be doing 2-shift grinders, I want to be able to support each other if we need to still. So the flight plan, I have our steer point set up about, 20 miles apart. I'm a little cheating it a little closer. And then I took the ruler out and I set them exactly our MAR from the
Nightmare 1
order.
IVC.
Okay. So when we're grinder, I want steer points 3 and 4 to be your furthest point hot. That's where I want you to start thinking about, turning cold. Take a look, see if it's clear. Because if anyone's going to cross that border, that's where we want to engage them at. We want to engage them as soon as they're crossing that border at our cap, because that's MAR. Each steer point 3 and steer point 4 are both 22 miles from. So that's the decision point. So they're both 22 miles from the border. Does everyone get that?
Got it.
Okay.
IVC check 1, 2, 3.
Don't get to 4 and then cap in front of it. Get to 4, take a look, and then start your cap behind it. Okay, that's going to keep us from trespassing too far north. It's going to keep us closer to Osan in case of Alamo, and it's going to give us a good reference point of MAR to anyone that might be encroaching over the border. Because if they're not crossing that border, we're not allowed to fire. And if we're closer than that, and all of a sudden they decide to engage us, we're going to be within MAR and in trouble. Okay. Hopefully this hawk gives us some support right here as well. It'll keep us nice and close to the hawk as well. Element, pay attention. You're just outside the wes of the hawk. So if you need to flow west to get that support, by all means do it. And I'm done messing with the flight plan, so go ahead and do a quick dance.
Alright, copy that. So,
Also, yes, I just adjusted all the times to take off at 30, so it's 6 minutes to take off.
That changes everything. It changes the other side. And we're gonna be up there for an hour.
Hey, Recluse, while we're here, could you go over the take-in for the element again, please?
TACAN for element will be 15 and 78 X-ray. TACAN for the lead element will be 15 and 78 Yankee. So if you guys need to check distance from us, all you got to do is go to your TACAN and switch bands, and you'll tie to one of us real quick.
I gave up and I gave Red the warning, so they're adjusting their times down too.
All of them? Every single flight? There's like... Okay.
Oh, we're not going to sit here and wait 30 minutes to take off.
I mean, we could go into taxiway and it'll accelerate like normal.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Prime adjustment back. I'm going to go tell them to adjust theirs back. I didn't think about the acceleration. Okay, never mind. Change of plan. Switch. Put your times back to regular. I forgot about the acceleration. When we all go 3D, it'll accelerate the takeoff time, so that way our flights match up and it doesn't affect the AI.
All right, so Ripper, can you tell me this? What is my time on station? Is like 4:13.
Oh wait, we never switched our takeoff times. We're still at 4:05.
Yeah,
We're
okay, then y'all are good. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we switched ours back, so I forgot about it accelerating once everyone goes to 3D and it jump in time. So
yeah, I want to make sure we're gonna meet in the middle. So our time on station for our steer 3 is 4:13.
Let's see.
Yeah, the station should.
Yeah, we're good.
It should all match up. What time do you take off? I think you take off like 8 minutes after us or something.
It's 5.
Yeah.
4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep it like that. Take a pee break. I don't know, do something. But yeah, we got
Prime.
a little bit farther to.
It's not a pee break.
Yeah,
it's a 40-minute break. We can't ramp start these.
We're not ramp starting. We're taxi.
No, yeah.
I know. Oh, but we can accelerate the time. Never mind. Sorry.
Exactly. That's what happened to me. I was like, wait a minute, adjust the time, and didn't know. He's like, taxi, accelerate. And I was like, oh yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Hey, two, shut up.
Got him.
Yeah, 2, Judy.
Got him.
Hey, hey! Don't forget, I'm flying behind you.
All right, I think we're good, boys.
All right, cool.
Let's do this.
Old Craig's gonna go freaking Alec Baldwin style.
Look, I have only blued on blue with one person, and they're not here, so you guys are safe.
And you do it on purpose.
No, it was an accident.
You can hear it in your voice. It says you look over your shoulder and you're looking at it going, no.
No, the blatant lie is a different story. Like, I lied to his face. The missile, I thought I was shooting an F-16.
Deny. Counter accuse, deny.
Oh, dude, I did not. He's like, did you just shoot me down? And like, I look down and I see this flaming Hulk that I just shot, and no, wasn't me.
I swear it looked like a 16 at first.
Right, like, look, you were flying at the right angle, you only had one tail fin, it's not my fault.
Okay, let's go. 4-minute warning. We'll do 3D at 40 after.
Cool.
So, yep.
Cool.
Okay, we're gonna do 40 after to commit.
Do what now?
40 after the hour to commit. And 4 minutes.
0.
Yeah. So if you need to use restroom, get a drink, do it now.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
How much time do we have?
4 minutes. 4.
Oh, 12 minutes? Okay, cool.
No.
I'll be right back.
40.
Oh, no.
Not
Okay, so
4
that's
minutes.
enough time.
Yeah.
Well, right now I got.
I'll be right back.
28.
Nightmare 1-2 FVC check.
Okay, 4 minutes, 3 Crystal, be right back.
Real time, not in-game time. Rudy.
Oh, okay, copy that.
Yeah.
1-1.
Bono and Maxi here.
Yep.
Nightmare.
So
Okay, so our flight we have a 3 ship.
Nightmare.
So it'll be first element me and Bono, and then second element will be Max, and we'll just do a grinder between 3 and 4. We'll try not to go past 3 and 4. And so yeah, we'll just do grinder back and forth to the northwest on a 10-mile separation once we get up there, and we'll just set up that grinder.
all right.
Okay.
And don't forget to do your mental bullseye. It's very important.
I'll be honest, I don't know what that even is.
Wait, what'd you say? You don't understand what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, what that is you could right click and use your ruler. So right click, go down the ruler, and then you could put one of those triangles on the bullseye. It's over there to the west, and then you can use that to kind of understand where bullseye is. You could see the distance in between that line, and then the heading on the end of the line, the other side of the line with the triangle. That's the heading, and then you have the distance. So that's the bullseye as long as you put
Blue
it.
4, Red 4 is committed to taxi.
Copy. Do you understand? Kind of understand, Max?
Yeah, I kind of do. I just can't find the bloody bullseye on this map.
Oh, you might need to check it. So make sure you check it and see it. So right click and press show bullseye.
Yeah. And you may have to zoom out.
Okay.
If you zoom out, then you can see the whole arc, all the arcs.
And if you had to check it, make sure you go to your do the click dance again, because sometimes it removes it from your jet.
Yeah, it did.
Once ready, and you're gonna commit, mute your mic, and then commit. So we are at 40.
All right, here
Sorry,
we go.
I'm back. Am I on time?
Yep, on time. Click dance.
Quick dance.
Here we go.
Quick dance.
Alright, muting Discord.
Go ahead and taxiway.
Falcon 4-1 taxi.
Blues on taxiway.
Blue copy.
That was Scramble, guys.
Mustang 1
Falcon 4-2, check in on 13.
Mustang is on 1-6.
Warhawk 2-3 in the pit.
Warhawk 2-1 in the pit.
Falcon 4-3, Osan, QH3015.
3 is green jet.
Warhawk 2-2, how copy?
Falcon 4, check in on uniform. 2.
Warhawk 2-1, uniform check.
Three. Borg 3.
Mustang 3, humans in the pit waiting for green jets.
2-2, if you copy, we are Victor 1-7.
Good afternoon, Mustang 3. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi Alpha. And hold short. Runway 09 arrive.
Falcon 4, regular check, uniform 2.
Falcon 4 copies.
Mustang flights taxiing.
2, how copy?
Falcon 4 ship, F-16s. Request taxi. Good afternoon, Falcon 4. You're number 3 for departure. All present position. Give way to Waha 2-4 F-16. Taxiing Alpha.
Dama, how copy? Three, have you heard 2?
Mustang 3-1. Contact
Negative.
tower for takeoff. Switch to 30880.
Mustang push tower.
Warhawk 2 ship, F-16s. Request taxi. Good afternoon, Warhawk 2. You're number 2 for departure. Taxi Alpha. And hold short. Runway 09 arrive.
Warhawk 2-1, taxi.
Three taxi.
I 3 hold. Yeah, 2 didn't come out of his shelter.
Sunrise.
Warhawk Falcon.
Falcon is Warhawk.
You guys want to go in front of us? One of our wings has a controller issue.
I'm still trying to get a hold of my number 2. Warhawk 2-2, Dama, how copy, on uniform.
Do you guys have silly fog?
Negative.
We have silly fog.
I3, taxi.
Like, I can't see the wings of my aircraft kind of fog.
What?
Here, hold up. Boom, look at this. Look at Discord.
3 taxiing.
That is crazy.
Alright.
1-3.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
1.
It's gonna be hard to taxi the runway though.
Should I RTP my wingman?
No, keep him.
Copy.
That way if somebody dies, they can slot into one of the open slots. Also, just taxi around the park jets.
Warhawk 2-1. Contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 30880.
3 waiting for 2.
2 exited and became AI, so you may have to go around them. Looks like he just came back in.
Light coming left, steer point 2. Coming right, steer point 2. And flight, go ahead and push uniform. Oh, sorry.
Warhawk 2, 4-ship, F-16s, ready for departure. Warhawk 2, hold short.
Which one is through?
I have no idea at the moment.
Warhawk Falcon? You guys are in freeway right now? Okay. Falcon is calling in uniform 2.
Falcon is Warhawk.
Falcon 4-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 30880.
Sorry for the confusion, Warhawk. We just made way for you.
Warhawk 2, 4-ship, F-16s, ready for departure. Warhawk 2, Osan Tower, wing 360 at 2 knots, runway 09er right. You are cleared for takeoff.
1, are you in the runway?
Warhawk 1-1 is on the runway. Sorry, 2-1.
One, can you hear me?
Hey, firm, I'm on runway now.
Sunrise.
Okay, all set in right.
Mustang 3-4, what is your problem? You are disrupting traffic.
Three set on right.
Falcon 4, 4-ship, F-16s, ready for departure. Falcon 4, hold short.
Hey, run up.
Falcon 4, radio check on uniform 3. Say again?
Brakes off.
Falcon 4, radio check on uniform 3. Roger, uniform 3.
Falcon 4, 4-ship, F-16s, ready for departure. Falcon 4, Osan Tower, wing 360 at 2 knots, runway 09er right. You are cleared for takeoff. Warhawk 2-1, contact departure.
3 airborne.
Warhawk 2, airborne, 4-ship, F-16s, 1000. Warhawk 2, Osan, departure. Fly heading 270, resume on navigation.
I switch to uniform 6.
Mustang 3-1, Dragnet 3, picture is 1 group. Bullseye 040, 13, 11,000. Track northeast, hostile.
Mustang 3 checking in on uniform 6.
Warhawk 2-1 has you loud and clear. Alright, 3, let's go ahead and fence in. One is fenced in at 113.
3 fenced in 10.9.
4, airborne.
Falcon 4, 4-ship F-16 checking in on uniform 6.
Warhawk 2-4, on my way.
Warhawk may be a 2-ship. Can I get my number 2 to respond?
Understood.
Alright, 3 coming right for steer 3.
Mustang 3-1, Dragnet 3, picture is multiple groups, range and azimuth split. Southwest group, bullseye 0, 5, 0, 2, 8, 11,000, track. Northeast, hostile. East group, bullseye 0, 5, 5, 9, 6, 19,000, track. Southeast, hostile. Northeast group, bullseye 0, 5, 2, 9, 4, 19,000, track. Southeast, hostile.
Mustang center lane, nails 27, far north, bullseye 06027. Mustang center lane, nails 30 north, unknown bullseye at this moment.
Falcon.
Chevron and bullseye 31123.
3, switch sides.
3. 1, your mic is very low.
Mustang 3-1, Dragnet 3, nearest threat, bullseye 0, 5, 5, 1, 2, 19,000, dragging outlaw, contact ID'd as Su-27, 4-ship.
Alright, 3 coming right for steer 4. We'll take our first looks. I'll scan more to the east, you scan more to the west.
3. Sending it.
Bait Metallica, bullseye 060-120, east lane.
I got chevrons and spike 29s off the nose, bullseye 328 for 11.
Falcon 4 has male 30.
Spike, spike.
Near
Four,
bullseye
request permission to engage.
0761. Is that your contact? Nothing?
We have
Level
lower
20,
contact
2000.
06783 on the deck 4000.
$40 miles.
Okay, I got him on the coast.
3 sitting dead it.
And there's a follow-on group about 20 miles deeper.
Mustang, do you want Falcon to monitor or you got him?
No, that's your lane. We're just gonna monitor, try to see if we can see up in our stuff. But yes, you.
Falcon 4.
27 spike, spike.
A firm confirmed. 27 is off the nose. TGP.
2 monitor.
Warhawk 2-1 has 27s off the nose. West lane. They just broke the flot.
Mustang, Falcon.
3 weapons free.
We might need your help with that group you called out earlier. We have a second
Fox
group to the
3
right.
medium.
Fox 3, bullseye 129,
One,
18,
Fox 3 long.
17,000.
Fox 3 long missiles in the air. Red has fired. Red has fired.
Staff, flare.
Going 3 going full.
3, pitbull.
Staff, flare.
1, cheap shot.
Staff, flare.
Warhawk 2-4, weapons free.
Mustang, Falcon
4,
be advised, Falcon
engaging.
is
Raw
engaged
3,
and committed to
6,
that
0,
group you identified.
1, 9, 17,000.
Mustang
Going
copy.
back
Warhawk
to
2-3, weapons free. 4, Wilco.
One, can you hear me?
Hey, firm, I'm on you. Tell. One's about to turn around hot. A1 is hot.
Do you want me to turn hot as well?
A firm.
Returning hot.
Mustang, Falcon, that group trusts into your lane. We're engaging other contacts to the right. Can you commit?
A firm commit targeted center group.
1, Fox 3 medium.
2-1 Fox 3 medium. Su 27, 122, 39, 21,000 feet.
Pushing to 1, bullseye 139,
3,
request turn
check
1000.
R6. We have 29
One,
coming.
pitbull.
Our group of 30s disengaged.
3,
Mustang
Fox 3
I need
medium.
you to take the 30s behind us.
Four, engaging. Hostile bullseye. 0, 7, 5, 2,
3 going cold
13,000.
again.
3, pitbull.
They're way too close.
Yeah, they are.
Three, cheap shot. 4, pitbull.
3 going hot again.
A firm.
Mustang 3-1 targeted bullseye 083 59 3000 2 ship. Fox 3 bullseye
Metallic
084
1,
68
Fox 3 medium.
3000.
Bullseye 136, 30.
One,
Pitbull.
pitbull.
Work 3-1 Fox 3. 138, 14, Su 27. One coming cold.
Okay, I'm deloading.
1, Pitbull. 2,
Spike
Pitbull.
29 from the east.
Falcon 4, Dragnet 3, SAR package en route. 4, engaging. Hostile bullseye. 105, 27,000.
Work 2-1 defensive.
3, Fox 3 long. 3, Fox 3 medium. 3, Pitbull.
Altitude. Altitude. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Low.
3 going cold.
Out.
3, Pitbull. Mustang 3-1, Dragnet 3, contact confirmed hostile. ID'd as Su-27. Mustang 3-1, Dragnet 3, contact confirmed hostile. ID'd as Su-27.
7,000.
One you hit.
I'm hit, damaged.
Package advice, work 2-1 at 7.
Mustang 3-1, Dragnet 3, nearest threat. Rob 2-9-5-2-2, 5,000. Dragging. Hostile. Contact ID'd as Su-27s. 4 ship. Warhawk 2-4, what is status? Warhawk 2-4, target is bearing 06511.
Where's Dama and Dubstep?
I don't know, they're still up there. We
I
told them
think
to
they're
come
AFK.
down.
They died, so I think they're like probably gone.
Well, I could do this.
He has move
Well,
perms.
As I was saying, hopefully you had fun. Hopefully it wasn't a waste of your time.
Hey, noob, don't forget to
believe I
drop your
said
INI file.
Oh yeah, the INI, yeah.
Yeah, onto the attack view
thingy.
Well, at least I killed the Ripper myself.
He got his first kill, and it's the best one, blue on blue.
Blue on blue.
Oh my.
Oh no.
To be fair, I was in between him and the 27th, but I was running from a life.
It was
By on this.
It was weird because I saw the data. Somebody sent the data to me, and I shot at the data, and when I saw the TGP, it was an F-16, and I think it was.
Oh boy. So is whoever has like TAC view, do you also not have other people, or is it literally just me?
Just you.
Mine shows everyone.
I need to reinstall TAC view then.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we'll go through. Let's do each one at a time. Let's go through Warhawk first. So what is it? Ripper.
Yeah, 2-1 Ripper and 2-3 is me, and 2-4 is AI.
Yeah, our 2-2 gets in here somewhere, but he never gets on the radio, so we have no idea what he's doing. All right, so we finally get on station, and as we turn hot, they're already on and already shooting. And that's when I call. Like they're already over the flot and they've already shot at us. So I was like,
"Oh snap!"
We're like, weapons free. I pop one off, turn cold. It doesn't track, miss.
I feel like it tracked, maybe.
Oh, yeah, a little bit, but he turned and it loses. I get to
Yeah.
lose on the thing, so I'm like, okay, it's dead. I got multiple missile warnings.
Can you zoom out? Where are we?
Oh, this is the west side. This is orientation.
So Ripper,
this is...
you understand that you're fighting AI, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Does everybody in your flight understand that you're fighting AI?
I think so, because I think when we got there, I told them that these are all 27, so I'm almost certain they're AI, because all the players are 30s.
Okay, was that heard by 2, 3, and 4?
3, did you hear me say that, or?
Don't remember, but I thought I would. Yeah, I thought they were AI.
I'm almost certain.
I mean, it was. It didn't really matter because they were so close to us.
Yeah, as soon as we got there, we already we were already inside of Mar and already SOL .
Okay. Press.
Yeah, that sucks. It's not a good deal.
So my question to Blue 4 would be: are you more afraid of red AI versus red humans?
Depending on who.
Are you more on edge? Right.
I don't know.
More on edge with humans, but
it all smells the same.
Yeah.
No, I'm teasing. No, I don't know. To me, AI is kind of finicky, so I wasn't really worried about the AI. I was, because players sometimes we can do stupid shit, but AI seems to do even more stupid shit.
Okay.
Or I should say stupider shit. But they seem to respond. It looks good because when they get a lock, they actually go cold and break, which looks a lot better than it did in was it at the end of 3.6.
Yeah, they would keep hot or something.
Yeah,
weird.
so AI looks good. They were turning. I was using my TGP to ID and watch, so I could tell if they were hot or cold. But we get a couple shots off. They turn. We all turn. Go cold. We defeat the missiles. We turn back hot. Yeah, I go hot here, and then I tell my 3 to come in again. We line up on this guy.
Wait, Ripper, can you explain the egress there? Yeah, right there.
Right
so
here?
when 2 or 3 turns back hot.
One turns hot. I turn hot first, and then I have him turn hot after.
Okay.
To support, because I don't know where my 2 is, so we essentially 2 ship.
Okay.
Yeah, he finally gets off the ground over there doing whatever he's doing.
But yeah, explain. So you don't want everyone to turn hot, so you just kind of peel off delay, so you have that layers.
Yeah.
Of, stuff behind. So one should have the most SA, so they should turn hot. If you're pretty close on this egress, so it doesn't really matter.
No, yeah. If I was actually to do it again differently, I would have had him go hot, me stay cold, and then that way I could set up farther behind him. Because me turning hot first, there wasn't as much distance. I could have gave us more distance if I would have stayed cold and had him go hot, and then I would have been farther south, and we would have had more time. But we just defeated the missiles, and so in my mind, the other jets that turned cold were still pressing on us. So I was like, okay, we got it. I was like, we're out here unsupported. I got to get my eyes back around the sea. And I come around. I don't see the other 2 Su-27s, and the only thing I see is this one that's farther to the east. And so we start tracking him.
And if your number 2 seems to be in the game now. So if I don't know when they came on comms, but this
he never came on comms. Yeah,
for you to continue south, and he could take care of the.
Yeah, but he never. Yeah, he never responded at all to any comms. So I didn't even count him. I didn't even know what he was doing. So at this point, it was just me and 3. We're just down to a 2 ship. I take a shot, and then I turn cold.
So do you call 3 hot at that point?
Yes.
Okay, so get the distance there, Prime.
Was that 16?
Oof, 5.
Yeah, 5
Oh, no,
miles.
5. Yeah, it's 16 to the bandit.
So, and I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, obviously.
Just learning for
Somebody-
for everyone here, everybody here.
Yeah, and I'm coming off really aggressive, right? Because that's what I do. But, so Ripper, you think he's 16 miles away from you?
I knew he was inside of 20, just based on the radar contact.
Ripper's talking about this, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, Ripper's talking about the contact.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
Stump's just
wasn't.
trying to say-
I wasn't for sure on how far 3 was from me at the time.
Okay. Yeah. So you're unsure of where 3 is, and you're trying to call 3 hot.
Yes.
But you're probably focused on the contact. Yep.
Yes, and the reason why I wanted him hot was because I wanted him to continue looking beyond me in that target. Because
that's not even. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say that was my thing. It was we still had the other contacts that went cold, so I was wondering if they were turning back hot.
Yeah, and to be fair, your focus is probably on the contact, right?
Yes.
Mainly.
Yeah.
And this is for everybody to learn, like kind of like what goes through a lead's head, right? So the lead's gotta track so many damn things at the same time that, like, he's Ripper saying, "Oh shit, this dude's like 13 miles from me. 3 turn hot. All right, press."
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff. So 3 has to.
Yeah, there's
this
a
is
lot
why
of stuff.
This is why the element leads need to be self-sufficient. Because
Exactly.
1 can't micromanage the flight. That's physically and mentally impossible. So when 3 has to notice this is happening and has to know when to turn back hot, and then when they do turn back hot, they need to know to look for anybody who's hot. If someone's hot here, 1 should say I'm locked onto him. So automatically 3 should start looking around, see if there's other things happening. Like
I didn't do a good job of delegating that after either. Once I was hot, I was focused on him.
Yeah, which is understandable. Yeah, absolutely.
and I could have gave him directive to scan farther, but I didn't. I was just like, okay, hot. And then once I turned to go hot, I didn't even think about him again. I was just focused on the guy that was after.
Yeah, and that's why the wingman needs to be self-sufficient to know what to do after certain things are happening. Because if 3 would have turned back hot, said, "Oh, this is hot. 1 is already on it. These 2 are cold," 1 could kind of chill out a little bit because the other 2 are cold, and then 3 would monitor these 2, like just with no communication at all. That should just automatically happen with the number 3. But yeah, press. And it was just complete madness over there.
And then you have to say hindsight's 20.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Yep. Right, because like in hindsight, what I would have done is, you call them hot, so they're already hot. What I would have done, hindsight 2020, is turn cold. Say 3 target this guy. I'm going cold. I think that's what I would have done.
Well, yeah, and look at it now. I could have passed this target to him, and then me turn more north and continue scanning as well.
True.
Yeah, true.
I'd already pickled the missile, and so I was trying to support the missile because I knew my first 2 didn't track.
Totally
so.
fair. Yep. Totally fair. And then the Su-27 is going to outrun your missile.
Yes.
If he's
Yes.
cold
I had him on TGP, and once I saw him go cold, that's when I turned and broke because like, okay, it's not going to do anything now.
Yep, fair.
And then I get spiked by this guy and realize that he's hot.
And who's your 3?
Youngish.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Youngish. Which, sorry, Prime. I'm dominating this.
No, it's fine. It's everybody. I always talk. I need to not talk sometimes.
Okay.
I have one observation. Can I share it very quickly?
Hold on. Let Youngish go first. As 3.
I mean, yeah, I think it kind of like messed up in the beginning because we lost 2, so I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure whether I was the element lead or because like our primary our first plan was me doing the grounder and me being back in him, right? But because we lost 2, now I was effectively his wingman. And, yeah.
Well, you're still 3.
Yeah, I
Good.
think the lesson here is that you are still 3. If he loses 2, he's on his own unless he says otherwise.
Yeah, we didn't really say anything. I just assumed him going into 2. I didn't set any kind of expectation on that.
I would say the assumption would be the typical assumption would be that
element 1 loses his wingman and element 2 stays. Yeah.
Yep.
This is true. And because he has control of the AI, so he could have used AI to do stuff as well. So yeah.
Right. So lesson learned here. If 1 loses 2, then 3 is still 3 and 4 is still 4. Right. Lesson learned.
Yeah.
So youngish copy.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Okay. So all that confusion over. Let's press.
Okay, so I'm pushing here. I'm getting spiked by this other 29 that's coming in from the east. Yeah, he'll spike me here in a second.
Then box off at the 27 there.
Yeah, and then
spike.
then I get that missile warning, and that's when I'm like, oh crap! I jettison split S.
So question: why do you turn right and not left?
Because the hawk sight to my right, I wasn't exactly for sure exactly where it was, so I was trying to turn into the hawks and not out to sea away from it.
Yeah, perfect. Yep, you're trying to run to the hawkways. Perfect.
Yep.
And this is
it
where
turns out the hawks didn't do anything. I don't think.
I saw them fire once.
Well, they killed me. I can tell you that.
Oh, well, that makes me
I'll take
slightly
it.
happy.
So
this is where I messed up.
Oh yeah, so I'm running away, and then this is where we have our bittersweet in a minute. Yeah, there's a hawk sight firing right now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I was looking at the guy at the
So yeah, see, so you're locked on to the 29.
Yeah.
Here.
And then I saw a data coming in. I saw the data with this.
Yeah.
And I assume it was the
target of interest.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing would be the altitude difference and the distance, because it's like you got the data. What you were locked onto is over here.
Yeah.
And then what data you got is halfway in between.
What?
So that'll be an indicator of it's different.
Yeah, I panic shot it. So.
Yeah, that happens.
But
you could know.
But he panic shot the right guy, right?
No, I shot the first one. The first time was the right guy. The second time.
Yeah, this one's first.
Yeah.
This one's going after Ripper.
Yep. Yeah, and this is I was being spiked at the time, so I didn't even realize he had fired at me. So I thought it was still from the 29.
But you get a missile warning from Youngish eventually.
I don't remember. I have a missile warning, but it was the ones that reared.
That's weird because it looks like Youngish is locked on the actual threat.
He did for a little bit, and then he switches. So this is the 29 here.
Yep, he has it.
He foxes.
Yep.
And that's going after that last target. And
then he locks me up.
Ripper.
And then the missile gets the data.
Again.
Yeah.
Youngish, can you give us any data on why you locked Ripper up?
So I saw a data coming to me like a
data link target.
Yeah, data link target. Yeah, that's what I remember. There was a data link target, and then I saw it was too close to have a time to ID. I could have mistaken with the IDM, but I saw the yellow thing, the data.
Yeah, because the yellow would have been over here.
Yeah.
24 miles.
Yeah. So that's the first Fox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Line.
Yep. I see it.
Ooh.
Oh, I think he would have been.
And then as soon as he gets around, he does his TGP and he sees it, it's me, and he's like, oh crap.
Yes.
Were you in TWS?
I was.
Did you
no.
TMS right?
No, it was CWS.
Because if you TMS right, it automatically chooses the hot person. So you might have shot at this guy first. He's hot now.
Yeah.
He turns cold. Now Ripper's hot. You TMS right, it goes straight to Ripper.
That kind of looks like it.
That could be it actually. Yeah.
Because that's TWS. It just goes off of priority, hot and speed and stuff. So if you TMS, it'll go straight to this person.
You know what? Actually,
and that guy's really far. So.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I did TMS. Yeah, TMS.
Okay. So from my perspective, if I'm in this situation, what I'm doing is I'm TMS left all day, right? All day.
Oh yeah.
If I'm not calling AWACS, I'm trying to figure out whether this dude's a friendly or a hostile, and I'm just smashing that TMS left. I don't care if it gives me nothing the first time. I'm smashing it 3 or 4 more times. TMS left to try to get an IDM.
Yeah.
Reply like a
IFF transponder.
Yeah, an IFF reply. So lesson learned. Smash the TMS left to get a transponder response, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And then after I get hit, I try to drag back towards the coast to find an alternate airfield. I have no avionics, nothing. And then the 27 turns back in and gives me a Pamela to the face. Right here. I see it. I got the spike. I know he's coming, and I'm just like, oh crap. I can barely turn my jet and just like right into the face.
Let's see. So that happened. Defense 2 is defensive. 29 here. Defensive. Everyone's defensive. Ripper gets schwacked. 2 turns back hot. Gets locked on by this guy.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the AI or the human.
I think this is Dama, if that was your number 2.
Yeah, we couldn't hear anything from him.
Yeah. Yeah, Dama.
That's my wingman.
Yeah. So the wingman just goes full yeet and gets yeeted. So 3, you were.
This is close right here.
Flying
So
around.
close, yeah.
Kind of explain what was going through your head, 3.
I mean, there was like everything was going on, so I tried to go hard again and see what the essay is. Then I saw everything's like there's so many things going on, so and then this guy locked me, so I went to
down here.
Went straight to defense. And then I think I tried to go back to Osan. And I think at the time, I don't know if this is the time where like I think I was dragging them to you, Prime.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember you were saying overrun, 1's down, something like that. I remember hearing that. Or West Lane overrun.
Exactly. So not this time. So I see like I'm defending heavily, trying to. So I just decided to go to 0.1 to Osan just to get a separation from them as much as I can. But I think they've been following me.
They
Oh yeah. I mean, they got their sights trained on him.
Yeah, and then they go way back.
They got like 12 kills off of that. Go ahead.
Yeah, everybody's going through. So at least because of him, at least I was alive. So I turn hot again, and I see that there's like 4 bogies.
You're being locked about, or at least nails everything.
Yeah.
You got two nails, possibly 3 nails. And a 16
And I see the
here.
Metallica like away there.
So
I was just like fire one so I can defend right away, and then I think I went to you right after this because there was nothing I could do at this point of time.
Yeah, you did right. Oh, just in time. Yeah, you launched something. You gotta get something out. Either you'll die with missiles or without missiles. Like you gotta get something out.
So I didn't lock properly.
I would say that's a very good defense.
But it would have been hindsight better to see this guy, but he's above you, so you don't usually look above you.
But he didn't see him, right?
Yeah.
Because if you go even
Saw
back
this
further,
guy.
if you go back further, like
Well, and you got to realize that like them and he's shooting down the ELINT. That all that is like one jumbled mess on the FCR.
Yeah.
So it's just
So I shot
you get locked from this way, and then this side, and this one should stay on the inner ring.
Exactly. So I just shot a defense missile. I don't know even who I shot to.
Yeah. That's about it. You got 5 bandits on that side, so.
And I was out of my flares and my shafts. Didn't have anything left.
But so what made you defend like this? Just kind of run through what was going through your head, like. You went basically straight down.
I thought I need, because I didn't have any flare. I didn't have any shafts at this time. So my thought was like, get at least get as fast as I can, quick.
Yep, and that saved you. That literally saved you.
Yep.
I almost
and
crashed.
It doesn't look like much, but these little twists really like makes the missiles turn and waste whatever energy they have left.
But you defeated it a while ago. So it's going Mach 2. So it's going twice your speed here.
Yeah.
And you just maintain your Mach. And you're turning, and it's just descending, decreasing in speed as you're turning right there. Still decreasing, still decreasing. So it's trying to pull lead. Like it's an unlimited lead now. And now you defeated it.
And then it's roll out, and all of its energy is gone.
Yep.
Almost crashing too.
And I thought you were gonna turn back. I'm like, don't do that.
No, it looks like he's still defending.
He is.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's straight.
He's
just
spiked.
Yeah.
So I got spiked, so that's where I called prime.
So it's like it's almost like a 5 potato pool, like 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4 potato, 5 potato, turn, do the same thing.
Yep.
And it looks like Youngish did it, so that's excellent.
And here, I was doing my thing over. We'll talk about it later. But I was doing my thing over here. I had a 27 to the south over our base. I'm like, that's not good. So I looked that way. I heard you calling defensive and stuff, and then I saw this guy. I did a mode 4 like immediately when I turned off. So I got one from one contact, but not one from this one. So that's a interest for me. So I lock him up, look at my TGP, and it's a 27. Because I think our AWACS was shot down a long time ago. So I'm trying to get a good shot. I got a decent shot. I think it was like maybe a medium long shot. And I noticed your altitude was below me, so I was like, this is fine. So I got a shot off, and I know he was losing a loss, lose TOI, but I had to get something out. But thank you, good job turning back around once I told you he was defensive. Because I can't really chase that guy.
Yeah, actually, I turned around and then I saw that the guy in the north. And I just turned back. Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
And I only had a heater at the time too.
Oh yeah, I remember you said that too. Yep. So that's it for Warhawk flight for the most part. And move on to, let's go to Falcon flight. Was it Recluse? You still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, let's go to Falcon flight next.
See if I can remember any of this. It was very convoluted.
It was
We
a
had
lot of
issues.
stuff going on.
We had issues getting off the ground. Orchid had some trouble. We lost him early. I don't know what happened, but he had controller issues on the ground, I think. So we initially got in the air with 3. We set up. We go split wing. We're inbound for the westernmost cap, and then second element's going to the more eastern cap. So what's going on here?
I think that's our AI. It's Mustang's AI. I don't know where he went. Somewhere he didn't follow us, I guess. Yeah, we had a 3-4 was AI. I don't know why they're following you. It's kind of weird.
That was really confusing. I think that he stuck around as my 4 the whole time, and that threw me off. But okay.
But
so
how? That's weird. Anyway, moving on.
It's
AI.
I got confused kind of early on because I remember you called out this group trespassing, and you were calling him in our lane, but I saw him in your lane, so we initially commit to him.
Kinda.
So you were cold. We committed to him, and then I saw this group coming in from the north. I had no idea it was that many planes. So lead element commits to this group, and it kind of dragged us a little bit to the west. So this all looked pretty good to start. I call element. I see Nails 29 to my right in that middle group, so I called element off of the easternmost group to engage these 29s instead.
Yep.
Right about this time, I think we heard they were already trespassing, but then a little bit before that, we heard the calls from Warhawk to start shooting. So I gave the flight permission to fire. I'm not sure what's going on here. So
you're 2.
That was me.
Foxed onto these guys.
I think simultaneously, Rhodey foxes at the same time. I tell him to disengage and go cold, because these guys have trespassed more into you, and we communicated and I handed them off to you.
Yep.
And then we had Nails 29, and I wasn't sure of what our range was, so I was going to turn us cold, and then come back to support element. So Rhodey gets a missile off. He did what he was supposed to. I did give him permission to fire on that, and it was like a bang bang thing. He foxed, and I told him to go cold. I'm not sure why he shot 2 though. But anyways, that's fine. So I thought you were with me the whole time, Rhodey, because I saw someone on my wingtip. What's going on down here? That's Rhodey right here in this singleton. This group moving to the south, this green group, who's with me?
You're 4-4.
Oh, 4-4.
So that's Orchid, right?
Yep.
Orchid said that he talked to me from Discord. He said he was gone. He said he got shot down.
Might have been.
No, he didn't.
AI is like the first. This is like the first engagement.
Yeah. No, I think
I remember he said he was out of the game for some reason. So I guess he must have had some AFK issues. He actually stood up. I thought his airframe was down. So I thought Rhodey was with me right now. I didn't know that 4 was out of the game. And at this time, I'm not sure what happened to 3 either. Where's 3? So who's with 3?
My AI 4.
So confusing.
Yeah, this is really weird. I don't know how or why the AI followed another flight.
So I thought everyone was where they were supposed to be, but I guess we weren't.
Well, maybe someone got in the wrong slot. Possibly. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
No,
maybe.
When I fired those 2, and no, I was in my.
Was Orchid? Orchid was in your flight. He was in Mustang.
Yep, possibly.
That's why I didn't see him on IDM either. Okay, so Rhodey, you got shot down. Is that what happened?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, he
Where's
shot one of the.
Okay, so no, he's cold with us right now, right? It's kind of grainy. I'm trying to see. Yeah, so Rhodey, so we're flowing cold. We handed that group off to Mustang. Elements coming in, engaging the group to the right, and then we're defensive. All right, so you can go ahead and go and bump it forward. Rody, did you hear my cold call?
Yes, I did, and I
Okay.
started turning cold, and I called out I was defensive.
Okay. Oh, no, good splash. Good splash. Okay. So what made you recommit then?
At that point, you said there was
Did I call you back in?
no, you because I gave you data on these guys, I believe.
On probably one of these. Oh, these locked onto this guy.
Yeah, I sent you data, and
All right.
and I
So-
called out data, and I believe I start.
All right, so
You
3.
told me weapons free at one point.
So 3, I want to talk about 3 real quick. So 3 and 4, we don't have 4 here to speak for himself, but that separation is definitely not good. We definitely need to stay together as an element. And 3, did you? 3's here, right? Is Dove here? It was Dove step, right?
According to the it
Yeah,
was
I want to
dubstep.
know if he understood what I meant, what I wanted him to do. I wanted him to shift his focus to the 29s that were the center group, but it looks like he stayed. Who's he walking right now? Anybody?
Locking the
Who's he looking at?
35s way north.
Okay, and so
That's
for
who he's
some
locking
reason
onto.
he doesn't see the 29s. I called up because these are 29s, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the 29s. Yep.
All right, so I wanted him to engage the 29s. I'm not sure if he didn't see them or if he just misid'd because I mean, we got to pay attention to Mar. And if you got a bogey 8 miles away and you don't know it, it's nothing but a problem. 1 second.
Yeah.
Well, he sees one. These foxes over there. So 3 foxes at one of them. He's cranking. Seems like Pitbull about here, but the other one's still hot.
Okay.
Guessing you thought both of them meant cold because of that pit bull. Oh wow, how did he not shoot at you sooner? Oh, there it is. Yeah, but he got really close to shoot you down, like really close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, when you fox, try to turn cold right when it goes Pitbull, especially when you're locked on by a MiG-29 for a minute and a half.
I'm curious, was he hard locking you? Because that definitely looks like he'd hard lock you if he was that
he's getting
close.
hard locked by 29 and these 35s.
Yeah.
And then he kills 3 as well. Or 4.
A 2 for 1. All right.
So, I'm not sure what to say. That's really unfortunate. I called that group out, and I kept asking for a status update. I wasn't getting one either. So I don't know what else to say. That seems like a pretty big failure. Sucks, on flight leave.
Status update from your wingman or from the AWACS?
3. From
Okay,
3.
yeah.
Because I was waiting for a Fox call from him, and that was gonna be that's when we were gonna turn back in. And I never heard anything from him. Maybe so this is right around the time that I heard Orchid call out too. So the only communication I ever got from my element was Orchid saying he got shot down, and that was on Discord. So after I handed off that center group, that's about the last thing. Rody, I thought was with me right now.
Yeah, you thought he was right next
AI,
to you.
Because I have an AI wingman that's supposed to be Orchid, but Orchid's flying an airframe from another
I think
flight.
that's what happened.
So I don't have any situational awareness basically then, and so I think Rody's gonna do his own thing. At least that 29 got splashed. That's good.
Oh yeah, by the Hawk. Yeah.
Caught a break there.
Wonder how many kills that Hawk got. Oh, that explains why you're so low.
Okay, now the 35s are in. 30s. Seems like you fox at you locked onto the frogfoot. Bonsai for the 29. Hawk doing work over there.
Okay, so then at some point, this was when I heard Alamo. So I figured 3 and 4 were gone after I heard 4 say he was gone. Rhodey rejoins as Falcon 4-4 at some point.
Okay.
What's Alamo?
Okay.
I'm
to
not
kind of
sure.
like bring it together.
Oh, gotcha.
Because there's no reason for them to, because we had this is why we had 27s like right over our base shooting stuff. And also we need to bring it in.
I'm not sure why I turned to re-engage.
Yeah, I think
Who
how
is
does
over to the left
27s
right here? Is that Mustang?
To the left, Mustang? Yeah.
Yeah,
this
like my
one.
nearest, and then Prime, that's you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't.
throw
So I
those-
don't think we.
I'm still
I
up.
think the Alamo call is still coming. I think it's still coming. I don't think it's happened yet because you
No,
would be
not yet.
you'd
I'm
be
still
cold to
up.
the base.
I'm still 4-2 at this point.
You're still 4-2. Okay, so
Yeah.
we still have 3, but I think we only have 2.
Still curious how those enemy aircraft slipped by you guys.
Oh, yeah, we went over the first people we watched.
Oh,
Ripper's
yeah.
flight. Yeah, that was that
yeah,
over there.
Yeah, you're right. I just don't know, blanked out. It's late.
So y'all are back hot. 1 and 2 are back hot. The frogfoots are on the prowl here. So fox on both of them, good sort. I don't think this one tracks. Like right next to each other.
It's the AI. So
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever going to shoot because I never gave any AI commands. I didn't know I had an AI.
And I think this is where I get hit.
Oh, where'd Rhodey go? Oh.
I'm sending data, and you tell me. One calls out that he's going defensive missiles launched at him, so I assume the missile's going to him, and I'm still trying to get to this guy, and nope, it's not going to him. It's coming to me.
Well,
So
the only
did
thing
you
I
know?
would say. Oh, go ahead.
Did you know your lead was behind you, Rhodey?
Yes, I was. Yes, I did. I should have turned with him.
Yeah. So if he has a missile out and you're in the middle, there's an issue. So you have to assume that if the missile's launched at him, it's probably a good indicator that one's launched at you too.
And I mean, even if he's not fired anything at you, you might have a Fox 2 on the way and never get a warning. You're 12 miles away, and you're how much lower than him? 20,000 feet.
Yeah.
So your MAR is probably closer to like 25 right now.
I'll
And you're still hot at 10 miles. So
Yeah, I'll give more context. I was the one that was there shooting at you two guys.
That was
I didn't. Yeah, that was me. I didn't realize the one behind you already was a 2-ship. It fully showed up as a singleton.
Oh, it's so close, probably.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have probably gone bonsai in that because it's
Could have. Well, the missile here. That line is like your lane riding there, but
and I went cheap shot on that missile, so it might not track. Maybe it does.
seems like it's
No, it's
maybe
definitely
not.
tracking. I was going defensive.
I think it's just on. It's not really tracking. Maybe.
Oh, okay. So I just got the warning. I
Yeah.
didn't get it wasn't actually tracking.
Oh, yeah, it was tracking
Oh yeah, I picked you up
at
eventually.
the end there.
Okay, so then Rhodey rejoins us 4-1. And I think somewhere in the middle of that engagement, we hear the Alamo call.
I believe so. Yeah, that's when I was going
Yeah.
lock on to all these people over here behind us, the leakers.
That explains why you guys were just near your hawk whizzes like the whole like a good amount of time. That explains a
Yep.
lot. I thought
Yep,
you
yep.
guys were just making us like. I thought you guys were like making us bored and forcing us to come to you. Now you just were cleaning up stuff there. Okay.
Well, we were doing that, and plus it was a defensive, so we were trying to like try not to
True.
spread out as much as too far.
It's a defensive mission. You are right.
Now, when I joined up as 4-4, the plane only had 2,500 pounds of fuel.
Oh.
Ooh. Big oof.
Oh yeah. And then I
There's
guess
the
spiked
Alamo
by,
and-
I guess spiked by 30s, I believe.
Must have ran out of. Oh, that's when it merged. I remember seeing this over the thing. So I remember. So you Fox, okay? Yeah, Fox Staffer, yeah. All right, so let's put a pin in that. We'll continue that after this.
Yeah, we gotta see what happens to that bandit because I don't even know if we splashed them.
So we get up 3 ship. My number 4, I don't. That was just weird. So that happened.
Your number 4 is Orchid.
Yeah, I believe so. So I have number 3 spin, so we can get some. Cause I knew I was getting picture calls, and I heard a whole bunch of stuff happening. So before we get up there, I wanted to have that distance between the 2 elements. And that was a perfect. Who's that? Max, is Max here? Yeah. So that was
Yeah.
a perfect perfect spin. That's literally what all I want is just a spin to spin around, and it usually puts you around 10 miles behind. And that was like spot on, perfect.
I think it was 9.6, man.
I mean, yeah, it's really good. So I noticed this wall of spades. I'm like, okay, that's neat. So I just didn't even go even farther than that because there's no reason. So I just turned cold, and I had you just give me updates when you were hot. Just kind of tell me if any changes happened.
I think
to
the
look this way.
SQ-34s came up on my radar, but I couldn't see the other group.
The what now?
The SQ-34s, the ones you just hovered over.
Oh,
The left
34s,
group,
yeah.
There was that for a split second. I didn't have time to call it out.
I'm waiting for them to get on station at least a little bit before we start doing anything. And this is when I called West Lane because I thought they were going this way, but they was like right on basically lane riders though. And I was unaware of these. I just saw these 2 right here low on the deck, like 4,000. Yeah. The heck is this? What? Oh, that's probably one of our Avengers or something. Trying to shoot him down. So you were locked onto them. We were still doing our grinder. Hearing a Warhawk on this side. So here I noticed we were all cold, and I'm like, this is not good. So I needed somebody to turn hot, and I had you turn hot 3. And this is when you need you to give me updates. So you were locked onto one of them, so that was good. One went cold, other one's hot.
Yeah, I could have shot at that guy, but I wasn't sure if he was hostile or friendly, so I held fire.
Yeah, well, this is 28 miles, and they're at 3,000 feet. Like your MAR is like non-existent at this point because you have plenty of time to make all the decisions in the world. So you locked on to one person, and he goes cold, so he's not a factor anymore. I don't know if you were aware there was a 2 ship, but this is when you would start looking if there's another one. And kind of like assess the situation of what's going on. So they kind of doing a grinder themselves. They did a spin, and there's one hot here, and there's one 5 miles behind. So yeah, 19, 17 miles. You could have did a Fox 3 here because you're so high up.
Yeah, I think this is when you sent me like the data link. For some reason, I couldn't lock onto anything after you sent that. Like I was pressing TMS up, nothing was happening.
Okay, where's your elevation correct? Were you down below 3,000? Because you got to move your elevation around.
That might have been the problem.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty low.
I turned back. How far am I? Let's see, 13 miles. That's not too bad. So I turned back. I got locked on them, and I was trying to send data to you because I knew you were in front, and I needed you to shoot. And I was like pinging you, try to like, did you shoot yet? Oh, I really needed to know if you shot because you're just getting closer and closer. And I didn't want to shoot because you're in the way, and I don't have that good of a shot. So
This may sound like bad advice, but if you know there's no friendlies and you see the enemy, you could just shoot the. You could like force. You're not. I'm sorry. You get to shoot the missile. It'll be a Mad Dog launch, but you know it's a. You gotta be really careful when you do that. Like you gotta make sure there's no friendlies between you, because it's literally going off the rails and it's immediately like looking for targets because you're literally that close.
yeah.
10, 11 miles. Like if you were to shoot that missile, it would go pitbull in like less than 2 seconds.
And I think here, I think we confirmed them being hostile like the first spin. Like we knew they were hostile on this first spin here.
No, I knew there were hostile people. I just didn't know whether I was like accidentally locking up Falcon flight.
That's where the big picture situation awareness comes in. And you have a TGP. You could easily just zoom in on the TGP and see.
That was the thing. I only noticed we had a TGP when I clicked on your live stream after I died.
Yeah. yeah.
To be fair, I could never figure out how to use the thing, but like, I didn't know we even had one.
Long story short, wherever your radar is looking is where the TGP is looking, so you don't have to really manipulate the TGP too much.
I thought TGP was only for air to ground. That's why I didn't even think we had.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know there's an air-to-air mode. It's really handy for spotting.
It is instant IFF.
It does suck if it's really cloudy, but if it's a good day, it's really good. Really good for SA.
Yeah, I was like, did you shoot yet? Did you shoot yet? Did you shoot yet? And you said no. I'm like, turn off. You're done. So I had you turn off, and it probably saved you because you were getting really close. Within like 10 miles, you turned off. Now I was ready to shoot. That's I foxed to get him out of there and splash.
Wow, good defensive work.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, pretty nice.
Oh, yeah, this is where I died. After the missile's dead, this is the part where I'll die.
Two Fox 2s. I'm scanning like around to see if there's anything else. I was scanning and then I turned cold because I wasn't sure. So I was scanning around to see if there's anything else while I'm supporting it. And two, I put us at a distance. I wish we were a little bit more than that, but it's better than us being right next to each other. But I wanted a secondary grinder just in case there's anything behind. So once I shoot at this guy, two could kind of clean up and see if there's anything else behind the one that I shot at. Because about here, I'm STT, so I can't see anybody else. I got a hard lock, single target track on that, so I can't see anything else. That's what 2 is for, to look behind my shot there. So now 2 of us are cold, 1 is hot. That's still, or 2 is hot. That's still good. So I had him go hot for a little bit, and I saw this guy, Nails. So I had to go over here, called a leaker. This is when the workload kind of needs to be spread out. So I was trying to get 2 to look over here, and I was going to monitor this guy. And then 2, do you remember this engagement right here? I had you monitor on this side, then you get locked on by one of the 30s. I see you turn away on that. Max.
Oh, that's...
Oh, who was 2? 2.
Oh, my mic was muted.
Oh,
But yeah,
Bono.
I remember that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you turned because it goes straight to the inner ring, and it's kind of hard to tell how far they are.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. And then, so you tell me that you say, spike 30 east. So this guy is cold, so he's not really a problem anymore. We basically switch roles here. So now I want 2 to look this way, monitor this guy, and I will go the other direction and monitor behind you. And this is when I give you updates saying they're like 30 miles behind you. It's not really a threat at this moment. But I do look around and see what's going on. Now they're all
this is
cold,
where I
so
died.
it's not as oh. How'd you get?
My engine died. Like
Oh.
it just stopped working.
What?
Yeah, about here.
That's crazy.
All my avionics went off. It just died. I was looking for the checklist on my phone, and then like once I like found it, I saw a hill right in front of me, so I checked it.
Oh.
I would say compressor stall, but obviously we don't really get that to 60.
Yeah, that's actually really weird.
Yeah, just
I don't know
decided
what to say.
die.
I don't know. 'Cause I was gonna say, like, if it's a ramp start, you might have forgot your fuel flow thing, or forgot your engine ice, but it was a taxi start, so I'm at a loss for why that happened.
Maybe it's I maneuvered too hard. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. It probably was. Maybe
How
when I
much
was going
fuel you
defensive.
had left?
No, I was really good on fuel.
Yeah,
It
he was
wasn't-
good on fuel.
Accidentally hit the detent.
I didn't have it mapped to my thing, so my throttle was still moving, so it wasn't that.
Huh.
When he defended, does he over G the aircraft?
Yeah, that's why I asked how much fuel that he had left.
I pulled three
Yeah,
G's.
didn't look too bad.
Because if you're underneath 1,000, it'll cause it.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
don't see any negative G's either.
You got like 4 or 5 G's to cause damage.
And it happened to this has happened to me before, like when I was doing one of the air refueling training missions. I just decided to like try to pull some G's for fun, and engine just flopped.
It spikes at 4, but it's only momentary. I don't think it's related to the turn.
No.
Hmm.
Huh. That's actually really weird. So I'm seeing the dumpster fire Falcon's trying to put out here. And I'm like, well, that's what I call Alamo. I'm like, this is way too much going on. So we all kind of reset, like right a little bit back, and he has enough room to mess with now. Everybody went back north.
I got back into 4-4. I turn around and I see
No,
the
you're
23.
still alive as 4-2 right here. It's 4-4, 4-1, and 4-2.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought there was only the two of us, but yeah. I think the Alamo call comes right about now. Because you see the big old mess going on by Warhawk.
Yep.
Because when we turned around to re-engage, I don't think we turned to Alamo yet. Because we were right about I remember we were sorting on those 25s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember too you telling me you see a bandit somewhere at bullseye. I'm like, and so I can't do anything. I'm cold. So you
I foxed.
I'm talking to my number 2.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Bono, or 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I'm hot or cold in that direction, hot in another direction, like it's your responsibility to sort out these and fox at your discretion, because I can't do anything. I'm in the other direction.
You're right.
And you if you could have heard Falcon 1 calling Fox calls, so good thing you didn't shoot on there because they're already defensive there. And they're 25, so it's not that big of a threat to us right now.
Yeah, I didn't get to ID them, so I just assumed they were fighters.
So yeah, Alamo, there's Falcon coming in. I'd shoot off on one of the 25s there. And this is when I didn't know you were right here. I didn't know you were between me and them, but I remember talking to my number 2 saying that there's a 27 like 5 miles to your south below you.
Yeah, I was completely blind on him for some reason. Up until with using within visual range.
But it all worked out. What the heck? You just ran
What
away.
the hell?
Probably ran out of fuel. Yeah, probably
Maybe
ran out
his
of fuel.
engine also died.
Yeah, that's what happened. Bloop. So kill. I'll call that a kill for Falcon because you shot the missile first.
Yeah, I needed one.
And then I'm cold, making sure there's nobody else over here.
Yeah, I think this is where I come in again. I don't know.
2 gets a frogfoot kill. And we're just kind of like swarm mode, like a beehive. Like we're just trying to make sure everything is okay at home because this was crazy.
Yeah.
This is when 4, I remember you selling that there's 21s to the north.
Yep.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Yeah, and I am totally out of fuel. I'm RTBing because
Yeah, I sent you home right there.
Yeah.
And then
I turned. Oh goodness! I sent you data.
yeah, I saw the nails intermittently, but all I had left right now was a Fox 2 and about 4,000 pounds of fuel. So I told Prime that I would bait.
Yep.
I think it works here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it worked. Worked pretty well. You're in the middle here. It's locked onto you. I'm locked onto the 35
I'm just trying to kill distance, and then yeah, defended at the very last second from this. I didn't defend until I had a missile warning.
Yep. So here, yeah, he's talking to me. He's just saying, I'm gonna get closer and closer. Gonna turn at Mar, and I was just trying to get a decent shot closer because I assumed he was focused on 1 here, Falcon 1. So I was just trying to gain some speed, gain altitude first because he's at 37,000 feet. Or I should have been a little bit faster. Could have been a little bit faster than that. But I foxed off. I kind of knew there was no one really around, and I was watching him on TGP, so I literally could see everything. So I was watched him, still watching him. I locked him up on TGP, and I'm still watching him going sideways. So I was watching him go defensive, still defensive, and then I physically see a splash on the TGP, and then we head home.
Mm-hmm. One of the things to note, I thought we had good communication on was I thought I was gonna draw him back across your flight pan, so we called out our angels. I wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna be in the middle of your Fox 3.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're pretty separated.
Yeah, we all died at the same time. 1 and 2 died to the Hawk, and then I died to you, Brian.
Oh goodness.
It's all at the same time, so it's convenient. We all went home, we all died. Perfect.
I left you a marker on the runway.
Oh, I got something to show you, Brody. Hang on a second. I'm gonna put it in. Where should I put it? Pixel Media.
Yeah, probably.
Brody, check out public media in a second here.
So, old Craig, if you want to go over Red's little portion here, if you want, if you're there.
Oh, that's me.
Hang on. No, at the bottom, I just.
Oh yeah.
I took a selfie with
If you
your
want, we
fireball.
can since he's not here, I can describe what's going on.
Okay, go ahead.
So if you may notice, we're going really slow. A big reason for that was one had his air brakes up, like fully
okay.
up. So yeah, we were really slow entering. This was where we were separating. I don't know why my number 4 is popping flares. That's interesting. Oh yeah, this is where the shit began. Go
Yeah,
straight
box
in.
It, box it, that guy.
Yeah. We were planning on doing a wall. That was our plan. We kind of did it, but my 4, because it was AI, didn't really separate as much as I want. We split up. The first element engaged, and then I believe I got a little too close to the Hawk site, and my 4 dies to the Hawk, if I remember correctly. Oh, that missile right there? I didn't have SDT on, so that just went flying.
Oh, it just went flying into nowhere.
Yep. That'd do it again. I'm like, oh no, I'm getting launched. And I had to go defensive. But it was before.
This is 4?
Yeah, this is the AI. I saw him die next to him, like, oh no, the Hawk got him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's very tough to know when you're engaged by the Hawk. Like, it's literally a small, noticeable change in the RWR. It just chirps a little more.
Well, it has the 55 and 44 or something as the
Yep,
search
55
stuff.
and 50, yep.
And then when the H comes up, it's too late. You need to turn off.
Yeah.
You need to turn away.
Yep. I believe I saw that as well. So yeah, we got too close to the Hawks at multiple occasions. But, you know, you guys did a good job of dragging us to it, so... More to you guys.
Yeah,
this fight, I used the sub mode for the RWR, so, you know, being able to lock 2 targets.
You up, but as soon as because you guys were.
Yeah, we were up high.
You were up high.
I mean, we had to be, right? Our missiles don't loft, so we have to be up high. And fast. How many... What's my Mach here?
0.8 or 0.9,
okay.
0.96 for the shot.
Okay, it could be much faster. Okay, gotta keep that in mind next. But yeah, I use dual track mode. Shoot at the low one and shoot at the high one. Then I go defensive, because I notice we're pretty close. So just to stay safe, I start turning away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around this time that it went pitbull.
Yeah, and you had missiles coming out, so.
Yeah, exactly, that too. So yeah, I got the low person. When I didn't know I got the kill. I didn't expect to get a kill, honestly. It's a bit of a shocker. But then, yeah, the classic defensive move of turning cold and doing an S to bleed as much energy from that missile.
Yep, classic.
The first element goes hot again. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing because we're pretty separate for the most part. It was simple, you know, one turns hot and then the element turns cold. An interesting pattern you may notice is when we're turning hot, we're making a left-hand turn. But when we're turning cold, we're making a right-hand turn. So this makes us go from the east coast to the west coast.
Oh, you're kind of like going like that.
Yep, pretty much.
And that's kind of where the fight went. It kind of migrated west. So I mean,
I guess we
makes
brought
sense.
it. Yeah, that was the plan. That's what we wanted to do. Yeah, this I noticed. As I said, I didn't know why you guys were only back here. They're sitting there, but
yeah,
now we know.
Yeah, it's like we're.
So I turned cold.
Yep.
Because I don't want to get too close to that. Actually, both elements are cold at this time. It was around this time that the first element turns hot. Yeah, that's around that.
Oh.
Oh, yep. This is where old Craig has his little mishap.
Oh boy.
It's not my fault.
Fire everything and kills everybody.
It wasn't fair. I was touching my nose trim fucking button, which is my TMS, and all of a sudden it's just like Fox 3, and like I'm reaching for the safe switch, Fox 3, and it's like, well.
It was hilarious listening
I'm
to the radio.
Winchester.
It was hilarious listening to the pilot because I just see her like Fox 3, and a few seconds later, Pitbull.
Yeah. And I knew there were 21s in front of me, so it's just like, I just
That
killed the
was-
entire flight.
Yeah, it was the best part because we first IFF checked them, or at least the first element did. They didn't
Yeah.
return anything, so we're thinking, oh well, that must be enemy. So he data links it. Obviously, Craig locks it up, and yeah, the rest is history. Before it was too late.
Gump's sitting there like, hey, target those guys. And I'm like, yeah, I think they're friendly. And then it's Fox 3, Fox 3, Fox 3. And it's like, well, they're
Oh
dead
my
friendly.
God.
But this is we got way too close.
And then,
Oh,
we don't give a fuck anymore. Like we can tell
Yeah.
it's over, so we're just
Yeah,
like,
it's
okay,
basically over.
we're gonna go see what the Hawk does. And the Hawk is deadly, by the way.
It
In
is.
case you
It
didn't know.
waits. It waits till you're
Over it.
over it, and it's like, oh, boop. Yes.
Poop, and this is where he killed me. Yeah, we all died at the same time, so it was
Yeah,
convenient.
it's pretty much the same time.
Yeah,
And
it's
we
like I
just
wanted to
landed.
join them.
We just landed normally.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Not
we
an
could
extra
never
attack.
land, so it didn't matter.
Yeah,
if
that's
we
true.
died.
It was a visibility of 7 feet.
Yeah, it was a land death. That's my excuse.
It didn't even meet 7 feet. I guess it technically did.
Yeah, I saw your live stream. I was like, that sucks. So, did you find the runway eventually, or you just took off from some concrete?
No, we found the runway. Gump went and started taxiing to the right, and he starts to taxi off. I'm like, okay, you're fucking gone. Like, it's a blizzard whiteout conditions.
Yeah.
Like, you're dead to me now. So I'm like, wait a second. Let's figure out what the runway heading is. And then the second he's like, oh wait, that's got to be the opposite direction. And so then we taxied, and yeah, I mean, it was terrifying. Like
I just have real weather. I guess it's a horrible cell over there.
I guess. Like,
Yeah, I guess that's yeah.
all of
wow.
a sudden, the hold short lines appeared, and it was like, no way, we actually found it. Because
we made it.
Like, if we didn't find it, there was zero chance Red was getting in the air. Like, there was zero. I mean, it would have been takeoff from whatever you're pointing at, but you don't know if you're pointing at a building at 18 feet from you, and like, it wasn't good. We need to look at that one there.
Yeah, I tested the red side before we changed the weather.
Right.
Just to make sure it was like timing was right, and then I tested the blue side after the weather, just to make sure like all the stuff was decent.
Well, and it wasn't too terrible because thankfully we took out over to the ocean. But as we cross like 4,000 feet, you just see the mountain peaks behind us, and it's like, oh, that we're not getting back into that. Like, no. When you see the mountain peaks at 4,000 after you just climbed out through it, like, you're fucked. Time to go find a different airport.
So this is very good overhead brake. Bono. Yeah, because I broke, then you broke. Right behind me, came back in. Only thing you landed on the right runway, the 09 right. That's fine. And that's that. Any other overall questions? Think that was a fun, realistic, accurate mission representation of a mission.
Who was with you when your break, Brian? Was that Ripper?
That was Bono.
Bono.
Yeah.
I'm still so mad about that engine failure.
About the what?
The engine failure.
Oh, I have no idea how to even explain that. That's really
Look,
strange.
best advice I can give you is record your shit so that way you can look at it later.
Not a bad idea.
Like, even if you immediately delete it, record it so that, like, you can be like, I don't understand why this happened. I'm like, okay, pull up the video, and then we can instantly probably tell you.
Yeah, that
All right,
landing
guys.
that I did.
I gotta bounce. Thanks for the flight.
Yep, see ya.
All right, good night,
Yeah,
guys.
same here. It's late.
All right, Ripper.
Right, see y'all.
See you guys. Thanks.
See ya.
Does BMS like have totally random engine failures? Is that a thing?
Startup Yes. While you're flying, no.
Yes, I do.
While you're flying, other
Oh, yeah.
than the anti-ice stuff.
No, BMS has random failures. If
Yeah,
he
it
just
does.
he should have them disabled.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, but it's disabled by default.
Yeah, but he might have touched something, or is it a server side setting?
You have to go inside of your like config and change a 0 to a 1 or something.
Okay, so
Yeah, I haven't done
probably.
that. It happened to me before. It's not the first time it's happened. And it's always after I pull like maneuvers. It never happens in like level flights. That's why I thought it was maybe out of the GT aircraft or something.
Ah,
But 4G, like an F-16 should be able to handle it.
yes, it should. Well, y'all, that's it for me. Make sure you look in the events. We have a lot of stuff in there. So, a couple of things over tomorrow and Monday and Sunday, or tomorrow and Monday we have some stuff for BMS. But yep, thanks for coming, and I'll have a video of this at some point, so make sure you check it out. That's whenever. But thanks for coming. I'll see you next time.
Alrighty. Have a
See you,
good night.
brother.
See ya.
Have a nice day.
This. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Stay safe.
Yeah. I'm leaving as well. Have a nice day, guys.
Take care. Nice one.